The suspension is so well. I can't feel anything of these things here you see on the ground. Okay, let's give it full throttle here. Wow, what a pull. Perfect torque and power. So, hello people, this is Moscarblog and today I'm reviewing the brand new GLE450D Coupé. A really interesting car because that engine has 367 horsepower from a diesel, straight 6 3-liter diesel with like a 48 volt electric hybrid system, assisting it when we have like a start stop or something like this. I really noticed it. The assistance is like the car just goes on and off like it's nothing. This is the brand new facelift model, as we can see by the lights. I don't know if I like them. Do you like them? I think this car looks really good, but it hasn't really changed much since the facelift. These are the GLC type looking lights from the new GLC, and a new steering wheel, new backlights, and that's basically it. A little bit here of playing around in the grille, but nothing has really changed. This 450D variant is new for the facelift, which is basically the 400D with like the 48 volt hybrid system I mentioned. So it drives really good for a diesel daily driver. So let's start off at the front here. I will show you the exterior, show you the interior, and then we will take it out for a drive as always. So stay tuned. So people, a really good advantage we have here, since this is a facelift coupe, every coupe comes with the AMG line as standard. As you can see at the front and at the rims, they look super good. The normal GLE doesn't come standard with the AMG. That's why you would probably think, if you see a GLE coupe and you wouldn't have noticed, but you probably think to yourself, wow, this looks proper good. This is because all the coupes have AMG line as standard, which we can see here at the beautiful front and at these amazing looking wheels. We have a big aggressive AMG style hood with the power domes on it, which isn't new for the facelift, but we still have it on this car. It makes this thing look super aggressive. It basically looks like an AMG for the ones that haven't got a trained eye. For the non-car people, they could mistake this for something proper sporty, and it is quite sporty with 367 horsepower. It is quite fast, 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds and 250 kilometers per hour top speed. So people, when we move on to the side of the GLE450D facelift coupe, you will see my first negative point about it. Look at the brakes. We have holes in the brake, making it look proper sporty. But this brake caliper at the front looks so bad. It just looks like it's from the back. It looks like a back caliper, which is absolutely, it just looks so bad for this type of car. They should have given it a sporty brake caliper like the S-Class gets and the AMG get. What is this? This looks so bad, but at least we have holes in the brake discs for cooling and obviously to be a sportier brake. We also have this super good looking AMG package wheel with AMG in it, Pirelli P0 tires on them, and they are actually proper. These wheels are super big. Guess in the comments how big they are before I tell you. So people, some of you won't believe it, but that just shows how big this monster is. 285 tires at the front, 22-inch wheels. These small things are 22-inch wheels. Absolutely unbelievable. Look how small they look, or they look fairly normal. We have the night package exterior, of course, giving us all the black parts here, as you can see around the window. Privacy glassing, which is the most important thing for a car, I think, because without them it just looks super cheap. And look at these wheel arches we have here, also at the back. And we have a little door sill here, a door step, so we can step on it when we get inside. So people, let's now move on to the back of this beautiful coupe, since it's actually all about the back from the exterior. And then let's jump inside and after that take it for a drive. So people, moving on to the back of this brand new GLE450D Coupé facelift. The back tires are super massive and they don't look massive. 325 section at the back. Sadly, we have fake exhaust, a little diffuser, and this is the coupe-like silhouette of the 450 diesel. Do you like it? It looks pretty, of the GLE facelift. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a 450 diesel or 350 or whatever. This is the new silhouette of it. Basically, they just changed the lights. It looks like a GLC if you have absolutely no clue what's in front of you. But I think you could see that these new lights actually give it a little bit of a newish flair. It has similarities to the new CLE or the new GLC, and I think it looks super good. So let's now open up the trunk. and then I will show you the inside of this beautiful car. So people, this is the trunk space of the GLE Coupé. It's actually fairly large. It looks super decent. We still have the foils on it. It's a brand new car, literally just like 1,000 kilometers on it. It's brand new. The facelift is brand new. So let's now jump inside and I'll talk you through the inside. So people, joining me on the inside of the GLE450D Facelift Coupé, as you can see, we have the brand new beautiful steering wheel. But before I get into all of this, I just have to show you one feature. Since this is an off-roader, if we press off-road and we get stuck, we press this and the car will bounce us out of it. Just look at it. We are currently jumping up and down. Just check this out from the outside now, guys. So people, inside of the GLE450D Coupé Facelift, we have heated seats, ventilated seats, electrical memory seats, Burmester, a parking brake, heated steering wheel behind here, and obviously an automatic one, since we are in a higher class vehicle. Beautiful steering wheel, we know it out of the S-Class, but with a leather horn. I really love it. I hate this fake plastic horn, and the GLE gets the leather one. Super luxurious look. What's not so luxurious is this thing here. This doesn't just look super cheap, just listen to it. And it feels like it's destroying my fingers. It's just so bad. Heated and cooled cup holders, as you can see. Heated, cold, now cooled. Yes, really nice. So let's jump into the infotainment system. We all know it, but still, our touchpad, and this thing obviously is touch. MBUX system. So we have here our menu. If I press home, and then we can swipe with the touch. And then we can swipe with the touchpad here. Navigation, our media, literally everything about the car. Our driving info here, our settings, our vehicle settings. Everything you can imagine in any other car. But we have an off-road setting here, which is so funny. Literally a mode where it gives us the angles of the car and how much tire pressure, everything. It's just so funny. We have this mode I just showed you, the gravel mode. And we have a literal score. We can off-road against our Arab friends. It's just such a fun car in here. I love this piano black here with that white. Looks super good. And we have here some buttons for our settings. So if I fire up this diesel, now I've pressed this down here and now the car is getting down because I'm in the off-road mode. We have our DSR here, everything possible, ESP, our suspension again. Such an amazing car. We have so much settings in here. We have Echo. We have curve, which stabilizes this car in the curve. So this car doesn't swim around in a curve in a corner. We have comfort, obviously, sport and individual. Do you like the GLE from the inside? I absolutely love it. It's just the materials here. If you haven't spec'd the full leather, I think this isn't it. But let's just go into driving because this engine is actually pretty interesting. Of course, I forgot to show you the seat. This is the seat, our leather seat here, looking super good. I'll show it to you now from the outside, check it out. And we have a panoramic glass roof, which is currently closed. But if I open this thing up, we will have our beautiful glass roof. And let's now start driving this thing. So people, let's start driving the GLE Facelift in the comfort mode. We have this steering wheel, this brand new steering wheel, looks so good, but it's actually not the easiest to use, to be honest. It's just this touch isn't really working so well. And the suspension is pretty good. I love that suspension. Let's put it here in the comfort because I actually was in the off-road. Now we are getting a little bit down. And let's take it out for a drive. I'm really curious because this car has such a cool engine. 3-liter straight six, 450. The 450 diesel with 367 horsepower and 48 volt system electric. And this electric system helps it so much when we have like a start-stop situation at a stoplight or something like this. You don't feel this car stopping. You don't feel it. It's just like if you wouldn't look at the RPMs, you would think it's still on. It just goes on and off with so much ease. A normal car, you know it yourself. You feel that it goes on and off, but this thing doesn't. The suspension is so well. I can't feel anything of these things here you see on the ground. And we have the 22-inch wheels, which make it normally not the most comfortable, but here we are. It's actually super comfortable. Super light steering as well. It's got a good pull to it. Wow, I will test that out in the sport mode here in a second. But it's really got a good pull to it. That's actually pretty good. There are some cows here. I like cows. We also have a curve mode, which is supposed to stabilize the car in a corner, but I don't think I'll feel it here. I think we have to do like an Autobahn, like on an Autobahn, the entrance or the exit. I will do an Autobahn video of this. Make sure to check this out as well. And let's now put it into the sports mode, reversing here with our beautiful 360-degree camera with all possible angles in the world. Let's now reverse it here and then put it now into the sport mode. I'm really curious how this thing will be in the sport mode, because it's quite an interesting engine. Okay, let's give it full throttle here. Wow, what a pull. Perfect torque and power, and it's keep going. This is so good for a daily driving, like on the Autobahn, to eat the kilometers absolutely up with it. This is the engine for that. But there's one thing I have about this car. Look, this car has a starting price of 110,000 euros. That's a lot of money. If you can afford that, you can also probably afford the GLE 63. I'm not saying you can, but probably most people can. And this car just saves fuel, and like it saves you 5 or 6 liters per 100 kilometers. If you don't have so many miles, like if you just do 1,000, 2,000 kilometers like normal people, and you don't have like 50, 60, 70,000 per year, you could also just get a AMG because this is proper expensive. Don't get me wrong, but I think you know what I mean, right? But this engine, nonetheless, I really love how it drives. 3 liter straight 6 diesel. It's just the perfect car for the daily use. Absolutely silent. There is no noise behind it or something like this. It's just a powerful, silent, beautiful engine. And with that 48 volt system, it just functions. It just makes this engine better. I don't know if you could have any complaints, or how you could add any complaints about the 48 volt. Look at that EcoBall getting angry at us because we floated here a little bit. So people, as some of you know that have subscribed to me and watch my videos, this is like one of the most normal cars I do. I did cars like the Porsche 918 Spider, Huracans STO and stuff like this. And these cars tend to not perform well on views. I don't know why. I would have thought that this car would smash absolutely everything. And for you people, it would be the most interesting. But somehow cars like the A45S or the Kia Stinger get way, way, way more views. I don't know why. Could you tell me why? Like, is it that I don't show myself? Would you rather have like a presenter that always shows itself, that you recognize when you see him and have like that feeling? Is this what you are missing? I don't know, people. Just let me know how you would like to see the videos, what I can improve. I will look into the comments. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see, any improvements, and I will definitely look into this. Just let me know. And if you haven't known about the videos like the Porsche 918 Spider stuff, you have to check them out. Honestly, such great cars, absolutely amazing. It's mind blown. And I've also gotten a lot of positive feedback. So many of you write me a DM or positive comments. I'm really grateful for that. So you tend to enjoy these videos. Thank you for that. But if you have any thoughts or anything is missing for you to see this channel go really big, just let me know in the comments and I will look into it. So let's floor it here. Yeah, give me that power, come on. That's a great pull on this GLE. And now I'm charging. The EcoBall should get happy now. Why aren't you getting happy? Why aren't you getting happy? Is it because it's because I'm braking and I'm producing brake fade. Oh my god. What a crybaby. So people, since this car is made for the German Autobahn, I will obviously take it there. But you have to check this out here first. And before we end this review, I will do something really funny. There's a little parking spot coming there. I will test the off-road capabilities of this car. We saw it jumping around and stuff like this. But I will test the off-roading capabilities just a little bit to see how it actually is, which will be super fun. I can't wait to do this. But just, wow. Power and torque is absolutely perfect. I can feel it at a long distance when you are like chilling. Then you just put your foot like half throttle and the thing just starts to move, which is absolutely, wow, lovely, lovely. A lovely car, a beautiful suspension, beautiful steering actually. It's just so light. They made it so light that you don't feel that you have a big car. And despite us having 22-inch, it's super comfortable. So there's our little parking spot. And this will be interesting. Let's put everything here in the off-road mode, even our gauge cluster. Now we have off-road. We can even put like off-road for the, what's it called, head-up display. And we can turn the head-up display off like on a phone. Can you see the switch? I press it now, switched off. Absolutely cool. And now it's on. Off-road, off-road. Let's put it into the off-road mode here as well. I need to press OK. Now the maximum speed is 110 kilometers per hour. And the car is now rising up. There's some little cheeps here. They're gonna watch us off-road this GLE450D facelift. So that doesn't look so good here, but let's just drive down. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Actually pretty funny. So, and now let's reverse up, minus 14%, it's going 14% down, and let's reverse our way up. Let's see if it has any problems. No, it's actually grabbing perfectly, but obviously you expect that, but it's still grabbing super good. And if it happens for you that you somehow get stuck, you can use the absolute funny mode here. Stop showing me the grass. You can use this thing here and then you can bounce your way out of everything. Look at it here. Oh my god, stop showing me the camera. Oh, come on. Go away. Okay, let's jump our way out here. This is so funny. I'm actually getting dizzy. Oh my god. So people, I hope you enjoyed this review of the GLE450D Coupé facelift, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.